Let's talk about the threat of grace. In today's lectionary reading from Genesis 12, God tells Abram to leave his country, his kindred, and his father's house. God is basically telling him to walk away from everything that defined him and start a completely new way of living, a way built on blessing rather than dominance. And God makes him a promise that is almost comically large. I will bless you, and in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. Not just Abram's family, not just his tribe, not just the people who look like him or worship like him or come from the same place he came from. All the families of the earth. The blessing is designed to overflow every boundary the empire would recognize. It cannot be contained, controlled, or rationed. It just keeps spreading. That's already threatening to any system that depends on managing who gets what. Now fast forward several centuries to Acts 6. Stephen is a leader in the early church, and he's operating in exactly that kind of uncontainable grace. Luke describes him as full of grace, full of power, doing great wonders and signs among the people. And what does the religious and political establishment do? They immediately drag him into court. They don't arrest Stephen because he's violent. They arrest him because they cannot control him. Verse 10 says they could not withstand the wisdom and the spirit with which he spoke. So what do? They find false witnesses. They fabricate charges. They drag him before the council with manufactured accusations. The empire doesn't defeat Stephen's argument. It can't. So it bypasses the argument entirely and goes straight to institutional power. Not refutation, fabrication. Not debate, arrest. The empire knows exactly how to handle an armed rebellion. It knows how to fight a sword with a bigger sword. But it is absolutely terrified of unregulated grace, because unregulated grace can't be argued away. It can only be silenced. Grace is a massive threat to the establishment because it circumvents the velvet rope. When Stephen starts freely handing out healing and restoration in the streets, he bankrupts the empire's business model. He's freely giving away what the establishment is trying to sell. Abram's blessing was designed to overflow every boundary. Stephen is that blessing with a face. Be a threat to the empire today. See you tomorrow.